Editing Ashley here. I forgot entirely to do an intro to this video, so just doing one on my phone just to get it out of the way. But I've just, you can see the line off my mask, which is fun. But I've just got back from my walk, so we went to Chopwell Woods, which is in Durham. We did like 2 hours of walking around there and caught up with 2 friends, which was very nice actually, just to actually like be out of the house. We ended up going to a shop and getting snacks because we were all dying after, that's a cat, unnecessary, but we were all dying after the walk. We were like, I'm so thirsty, I really need some snacks after all of that exercise. And then when we got back home, we all compared the calories we burned on our walk through our Fitbits. So we've done well, we got some exercise in, and we caught up, and we got some snacks, which I can never complain about snacks after a walk. But yes, so getting into the video now. This is basically me getting ready for my first day out seeing my friends in a good few months. I think we went into lockdown just after Christmas. I think it was the 27th of December we went into lockdown, and so I haven't seen them since then. So it's been nice to catch up. So this is just a get ready with me on getting ready for that. I don't really know how to explain it any better than that. I'm going to go touch up this line off my mask and my hairline, which is looking the best. But guys, here's past me getting ready to go out.
These my dads make it hurt.
First things first, I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh primer. This isn't the only primer I'm going to use, but with me being like outside today, my skin isn't really used to being outside for an extended amount of time. I'm just going to make sure it is really well moisturised. And I'm then straight over the top going to use the Marshmellow Primer from NYX. This is the one that I got in my Beauty Bay haul. I'm going to put that mainly from the centre outwards. I'll never get sick of the smell of this, it's so nice. I am going to take my Beauty Bay, this is the microfiber sponge that I just got as well. And I'm going to try out the Huda Beauty. I never know which one it is. This is the Faux Filt'r foundation. I've tried it a couple of times and couldn't get it to work. But I have an idea this time that might just help me out. Right, let's see how this goes. I almost feel like it doesn't go anywhere. Like you need a lot of product to cover your face. But I really want this to work. I think I really want this bloody product to work. Because I know like quite a lot of people love it. And I just can't. Yeah, I think I'm going to need more. Is it just me that's a pain? And decides that I need more, or do I actually need more? I mean, it's not the greatest match right now, but I'll sort that out at the end. Like, I definitely feel like I need like an extra pump on each cheek. Okay, yeah, I feel better about that. Keep that open. And I'll take my Revolution concealer. Oh, I'm so excited. Actually, it's quite sad how excited I am. Just to like actually see my friends in a normal surrounding. Well, normal for normal people, quite abnormal for us still, but just to like have some kind of normality back this week has just been so nice. I'm just going to smooth this area out with concealer. So this is from the 2016 video. I actually did this and it did me about every favour I could ever have asked it to. And I remembered why I used to bake so much. Really pat that in. It's more like this area of my skin than it is anywhere else. Then I've got my Fenty powder, my big Laura Mercier powder puff. I'm going to quite heavily set that area. I think we all know my brow routine by now. It's nothing new. Okay, now let's set the rest of the face. I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder and a Morphe MB39 brush. I've just pushed some fur into my face. Fantastic. Then I'm actually going to set my face using this is the Revolution Super Hold. Because that was very drying, I have put a lot on. Okie dokie, and let's get started on everything else. Always a cat that comes in. That is base done, I think, and brows. I've put my contacts in. That's why my eyes might look a little bit watery. Just so that my base could sit a little while. And I could double check where we're at. It's looking okay, it's not looking hugely matte, which is good. I'm hoping that means it won't be too dry today. I think I'm gonna go in with eyes and just give this a bit longer to sit before I put any powders on top of it now. So I'm gonna go in with my Vieve palette. I'm just gonna take a large blending brush here. I'm gonna use the 502 by Morphe. And I'm just going to go straight in with Delicious and Cozy, kind of mixed together. Okay, I need like another close-up mirror. There is a bit of fallout down there, so I'm going to try and... Okay, I'm going to have to tap it off quite a lot because, I feel like that has stained a little bit. I think that's all I'm really going to do today, because obviously I don't want to do too much. And I'm just going to literally leave it like that. I'm going to go back in with the palette, open it back up. I'm going to get this flat brush, which is the Morphe 432. Go in with Good Night, which is just the black. And just push and smudge it along my lash line. Go in with my blending brush that I was using, just softly go over that. And that will do instead of liner. I'll do mascara and then move on to the rest of the face. This is the Sky High mascara. Just long, I do this every time. I use this as my mirror and then I forget where my bronzer is and I'm like, it's in your hand, love. I want to be quite precise. I'm actually going to try and use the Real Techniques 301 brush. And just really gently like pat this on. So I do want to be really quite specific on where I put it. Just blend that out and I'm going to go back in, no extra product on this, and I'm just going to hit the edges. Just make sure they are all really nicely blended out. And now I'm going to use a smaller brush. This is the JS4 by Morphe. It's meant to be a highlighting brush, but today we're using it as a little bit of bronzer. And then, because I don't like a defined line down my nose, I like to just really blend bronzer either side. Okay, it's actually a really nice brush for doing my nose bronzer. I really like it. Perfect, I'm so happy with that. I was going to put a little something under my eyes, but I don't really know what. I'm going to take the JS6 brush from Morphe and I'm just going to use the colour Buff from the Essentials palette. I'm going to push that under and then what's left on my flat brush where I used the black, I'm just going to kind of really blend it out there, just on the very outer corner. Yeah, I feel like that looks nice. Blush and highlight, of course Lunar Beauty. I don't know if I want to use a little bit of Spacey. Let's use a tiny brush and see what we can do. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm going to use Spacey. It's a lot more pink than I thought actually. And I'm just going to really blend this. Blend it in with the bronzer a little bit. Again, powder brush that I've been using. And I just want to tap over it. Beauty Day Flash Highlighter. I just want a small brush, so I'm going to use the Morphe M504. Just really light on the cheekbones. Now that just gives me like the tiny little sheen that I want, rather than a full like blown glitter. My forehead started going wrinkly almost immediately, but you know. I'm just going to take a little bit of my highlight and just stick it in the inner corners. Then I think we've just got lips to do. I'm not doing lashes today. Okay, so we've just got a clear lip liner. All this does is just stop it bleeding. Where have I put it? Then Genevieve MAC lipstick. And then Glacier gloss over the top by ColourPop. Just going to get the Real Techniques detail brush. Yeah, I think I could happily leave it here. I'm doing a little spritz of the setting spray just to make sure nothing is too matte. I think that has actually turned out really nicely. Obviously, me being me, I could sit here for the rest of my life and sit and touch it up. But I'm going to try not to. I'm trying to actually get out of the house today. So I will go and get changed and then I will be back. It's pretty much going to be the final look like this, just with a different top on. There's not really much I can do to go for a walk in. So go get changed and I'll be right back. I am just having a rebake at the moment. But that is it for this video. So I've just put a nice cozy jumper on. Just because I am going to have my coat on. It was like 18 degrees on Monday or Tuesday outside and today it's 8. So I'm like, thank you British weather. The one day I want to be out, you make it freezing cold. But I am loving this foundation today. But that was it for today guys, just a little get ready with me. I am actually going somewhere. It's no longer the case of going to sit in my living room. I'm actually leaving the house. So guys, of course, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And if you are forgetful like me, put the notification bell on to be notified every time I upload, which is on a Wednesday and Saturday, normally around 4 PM. But until the next video guys, I will see you later. Bye.